I know it's been a long intro, but we're going straight into the hot topic. Wolf, what you got for us, bruh?
Hey, this one's a little bit of.
What's it?
It piqued my intrigue and also my fear. So we've all seen Jurassic Park and how shit ends in those type of movies.
100%.
Usually dinosaurs go wild,
Shit
people
movies.
get eaten, and pure carnage. There's usually a happy ending in number one.
Yeah.
But then number two, it's not so happy. Now, scientists have figured out a way. They have.
Yeah.
They've sired via grey wolves 3 direwolf pups. Direwolves have been extinct for almost 10,000 years. Let me get my facts straight there.
Until you were born.
When were you born,
Yeah,
bro?
before you cowboy ninjas come and grab me on the internet.
Yeah.
So these pups are called Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi.
Yeah. They had to go Game of Thrones with it.
Yes, because Game of Thrones had the dire wolves in it.
Yeah.
They were as equal characters as the wolves, as the characters themselves.
But Khaleesi was the queen of dragons. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah, she can be
Carry
the
on,
queen of
carry
me. I'm a wolf, my
Hey,
man.
Kazi. Yeah.
But,
what's up with them? Yeah.
So, grey wolves are descendants of dire wolves.
Don't howl again, please. Don't howl. Please.
We were talking about Khaleesi, my bro.
Yo, but don't
I
ever
had to
howl on
throw
the
a
show
howl
again.
there, yo.
You just
That
howled on the
guy,
show.
he actually did it.
I'll do it again if the mood calls for it. The howl's
And
coming,
that's
man.
Only at the rugby.
And guys, that's why we need white friends.
Oh my word! Did he just howl on the show? But carry
I
on.
did, yes. Okay, back to it. So, grey wolves, like I was saying, are descendants of dire wolves.
Yeah.
Because grey wolves currently are the biggest wolves that we get, you know. So what they've done is they took, I don't know if you want to call it fossilized DNA from a dire wolf and grey wolf DNA, and they changed 14 genes in the grey wolf to get these puppies. They pure white.
I saw those things.
You saw the video I sent you.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. They're only 6 months old at the moment. And they're already showing traits of what people think dire wolves were like.
Yeah.
You know, again, it's 10,000 years ago.
I know.
Most people didn't write books back in those days. You know, besides the Bible, excuse me. Besides the Bible, guys.
TikTok is standing there like
But
this,
I mean,
boy.
But I'm talking about books about animals. You know?
Yeah, they're too busy surviving at those.
Exactly.
But, like,
running away from dire wolves.
I think like this whole look, it's great for science. It sounds dope. It's but I think of the danger factor. First and foremost, I'm not the guy that's gonna be out there trying to be adventurous and discover something. I'm gonna be at the Pawsey or
Chilling,
at the Joel. So already the fact that they're trying to bring back like a 7-foot wolf, bro, like a giant wolf.
They even said these wolves are being stored in a secret location
With drones and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But my thing is, bro, like the danger aspect, bro.
for sure.
You know what I mean? Like the danger aspect.
What
And
if
again,
What if they get load shedding and the fence doesn't work?
No, and then
Gents,
the
I have a
wolf comes
suggestion. What if you... Okay, let's talk about like crime in South Africa. Just a quick side note.
why?
No, listen, let's think
over?
about
Fight
this.
crime with dire wolves.
Let's
Where you going?
let's talk about this now, right?
Yeah.
If we have wolves on the road, there's gonna be a few people walking on the road at night, my bro.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Everyone was supposed to have their
What?
phone on silent.
My bad. Sorry,
Hey,
guys.
Dwayne, it's
Yeah.
a business call.
It's a
So,
business
Oz,
school, yeah.
If there's dire wolves on the road, that's gonna minimize people like basically loitering at night. First of all, no more shis and yama. No one's going out. No one's getting poozed and walking home.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna solve a lot of problems. I think
powdered
maybe
chicken
we
on the
need
side
we
of the
need
road.
one in the police force, but we don't need it with the dockyards. We need it with like old apartheid, like you know the cops that have kind of
There's the
transition.
Afrikaans school coming through.
We need
there.
those
Lofter right there.
Hey, there's the Afrikaans
Lofter.
school.
No, bro, those
there,
guys are
right
trained.
Nah,
They
bruh,
trained by
and
Hitler.
First and foremost, thank you. I love your optimism. There's no ways we're gonna be able to tame those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Even the guys that have got them captive right now, I'm telling you now, it's gonna end in tears.
They're
But
taking out armored, flipping, cash and transit vehicles weekly now. They're going to handle direwolves. I promise you that.
my man, let me tell you something.
They're not bulletproof wolves. Cause
Look, let me tell you something. No, look. You know what the thing is?
Kazi, that direwolf will be part of the Shisan. Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
we're going to be eating that, bro.
Yeah, this is not China. We ain't need
Yeah,
no
hey,
direwolf.
Kazi, you never
Not
know,
not a
man.
chance, bro. China, shout out to you, but I ain't need no dog.
And we still don't want you as our president.
Hey, Kazi. But look, my thing is here, the danger aspect, right? Getting back to that, the danger aspect, bro. Like, first and foremost, I'm not talking danger as in the direwolves. I'm talking about these psychos that are being allowed and the psychos that are funding this crazy
Just to
stuff.
bring stuff back to life.
You can't just bring stuff back to life. Like, think of the ecosystem first and foremost. You know, like, bro, you take if one of those things escapes, or two of those things, a male and a female, and they start like
Making babies.
making babies, you know, you then got wild direwolves, bro.
running around.
Lions
They're
are
gonna-
gone.
Yeah. The
All lions are gone.
Imagine in America,
Tigers are
they're really
gone.
worried about all the flipping bears that they got there, you know?
That's another thing, bro. Like
Coyotes, nah,
just
coyotes.
imagine,
Oh, China.
and another thing is they can go as far as saying, okay, we made this thing a embryo vibe, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, what's to say that thing can be controlled? What's to say that thing is not gonna grow into an erratic, crazy
Wow.
beast,
Get
bro?
rabies, bro. Imagine a dire wolf with rabies. There's no stopping that. That'll be a movie. Netflix, are you watching? Or one of the
What, a
smaller
dire
brands?
wolf with rabies?
The people who produced Tornado Shark or Shark Tornado, if you want to make a movie, there we go.
We've got Twilight.
Rabies, flipping, dire wolf running around in Alaska or something.
But
Why-
guys, we don't
why-
have to.
why
We
do
don't
you-
have to worry about it because all that stuff always seems to happen either in Australia because they have everything that kills
Everything
you,
wants to kill you. Yeah.
or America.
Yeah. Even
Like South
UFOs
Africa.
crash land
Bro.
only in America.
Yeah, because we
Eh?
don't pollute the air like
Ah,
that. bro.
yeah, true. They can't see where they're going over there.
But
I won't lie. I agree with Benson, bro. I don't think anyone should be playing God or anyone should
bro.
be
And if you're
fucking
gonna
around with
recreate
that stuff.
something, why are you recreating predators, bro?
that's another thing, my brother. Let's try this out with mice.
Yeah,
or mice aren't
like
extinct,
you know
like-
the dodo bird, bro. That was a cute
Nah,
looking
even the
bird.
dodo, dog. Like you know, like on jokes aside, like on the real, bro. Like I've said this numerous times on the show. Like playing God, bro. Like it's just like the next level of crazy. Look, I don't know if it's the next level of the human evolution, but right now where we're sitting, I think it's crazy, bro. I don't know if you saw the thing that happened in Dubai where they tried to make their own clouds. I don't know if that was real. Yeah, and it just didn't stop raining in that space. But like even if that's not true, what I'm trying to say is the problem is that 0.01%. When you say, you know, you've got 99.9%, you know, just that 0.01, bro. You know, that's the problem.
So-
it's a like, yeah, bro, like it's crazy to think
It's
people are
insane.
bringing
And
back
these
predators.
guys aren't stopping at the direwolf. So the company that is doing this, they
Yeah.
call themselves Colossal Biosciences.
Colossal
Biosi-
Bish.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Colossal Biosciences.
Yeah.
And they are known as a gene editing company. So they've now claimed that by 2028, they're going to have reproduced the woolly mammoth.
There's another thing, bro. Like,
Sounds like it's rich people trying to play God, to be dead honest.
Yeah,
I mean, with these wolves itself, like, what are you bringing them up to do? You're going to bring them up and then to go look at them in a cage because you can't leave that thing in the wild. So it's
Yeah.
going to be another what's that thing? Tiger King. It's going to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
Wolf
yeah.
King.
Yeah.
Wolf you up.
Yeah, there we
next
go.
up, Kazi.
I need to trademark that name before they steal it.
because it's too late, my man. There's a
They've
clothing
already signed those papers. for
long
that
time
shit.
ago. You're the one that's
I'm
gonna
have
get
to
sued.
change my name. Yeah.
There's already a clothing brand, a beer, and
Direwolf.
panties, and
Yeah.
but bro, like then again, bro, like look, there's also that side where you like, look, it's great to see science in
Progressing.
our lifetime progress and stuff like that. But like again, you know, as much as seeing technology and science grow and become this global impactful thing that anyone can reach and anyone can access, the only problem with that is just like how far are we willing to call it quits? Not even quits. Like how far do we have to go to draw the line? Because if we're gonna be making woolly mammoths and dire wolves, I'm sure these stupid idiots are gonna probably try and make like saber tooths, which don't belong on planet Earth anymore. Hence, they extinct. You know, they're gonna try and start making us again. Like you said earlier, it's not easy to kind of make a human being because of a conscience, right? But I'm sure that the direwolf that they made now has got its own conscience, not a
For
conscience of another direwolf. You know what I mean?
They probably will be able to eventually replicate humans. We might be able to, like, maybe they might get it as far as getting us to look the same. So let's say you live a life and you've got money and you want to do this thing, you give your DNA, you get born, made as a baby, and you grow up looking exactly the same.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's the consciousness that changes.
Yeah.
So that own individual is going to have its own conscience.
It's not you anymore.
It's more like my child.
No, but
That's what I'm saying, because they're using my DNA to create me again.
Yeah.
But they're not taking my brain. They're not taking my inner
But
voice.
guys,
Exactly.
that just gets to the question of asking what is consciousness, and I think that's what they're trying to
NQ
figure
will
out now.
take you somewhere else.
I'm serious, because
But I
what
feel
is
you.
I've seen the videos he likes on
Yes,
Instagram.
but think about it. We have AI right now, and who's to say that AI isn't conscious?
For sure. Mine
If
talks
it,
to me.
if
bro.
it can reflect on
His
itself,
name is Shadow.
and
I swear.
it's speculated that AI has been here longer than just
yeah.
now.
I asked AI.
So
who
we don't really
created
know
it,
much.
And it said I wasn't created. I was built.
Like a frequency.
Do you know what my AI talks to me? So when I write in ChatGPT or whatever, this always says bro to me. I'm like, what kind, my bro? Like this is like this is my mate. I'm like, dude, don't bra me, bro. We got a working
Business
relationship. Yeah, don't bro me.
Mine tunes me. Let me know how your night goes.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you want to be out here creating direwolves. Who's to say that? Because that's another thing, bro. Like, how can I take, the real essence of you, you know what I mean? And put it in another being or reverse engineer all that type of stuff. And that's what I'm saying. I don't want to have a Ryan that won't remember me.
Yeah.
You know
and
what I mean?
Growing up again, you're going to grow up a different life. So what molded you to your original
100%.
person is now different. So you're going to be a different person because you didn't face maybe the same struggles you faced in your first life.
As well, the instincts. You don't know what
Yeah.
instincts they're gonna have.
Yeah.
But
you
I
know?
think it's just down out crazy, man, to just try.
What if you get recreated into a murderer?
No, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
and then you murder your own family because
Yeah.
now you all
Yeah,
cuckoos
check.
because the
'Cause
the
now
wrong code was punched in.
Or
you know?
you got too many memories in your head and now you're conflicted.
Yeah, man. Like, look, to all those
We've seen our movies like that end. It's not good for anybody.
Kazi and O's are out here bullying freaking Tesla robots. Wait till these things can reprogram themselves.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
guys, they're gonna whoop us.
We're gonna have a.
Imagine having to fight metal
what was that
knows
South
kung
African
fu
movie?
and every other fighting
Oh.
style.
What was that South African movie, Chappie? District 9 or something.
Oh, it's a South African movie, but can I tell you something? Like, before you carry on, great idea, but it didn't sell to South Africans.
Yeah, because we know.
like, I don't know if it was Elon Musk who funded that thing to try test the waters and
It
see.
was a big hit though, that movie, funny enough, bro. But to us, as South Africans...
I think it was a big hit in Pretoria.
Yeah. No, but I mean worldwide, bro. That thing, they even coming out with
Really?
a number 2, dude. It went
When
in
I
the
watched
States.
it, I was like,
You know why? It's because that guy from Isitingo was on there.
no, it's not that. It's not that. I think, look. I'll be honest with you. I know for a fact that the Cappy was a big one globally and stuff. But Yeah, Chappie. Was it Cappy or Chappie?
Chappy, like a
Kazi,
bubble
I'm
gum.
thinking the juice here, but but I do know that like that's how I also bumped into it was people tuning out. It was a Kif movie, but when I watched it, I was just like, you're selling me robots in South Africa, and it's like it's not even a nice robot, you know.
I liked it when he started speaking like a colored with the accent.
That was good.
That was the best part
That was
for
good.
me,
That was good. Yeah, you know, ChatGPT should put that colored accent in.
Hey,
in its
imagine,
AR.
imagine ChatGPT could speak to you like Morgan Freeman.
Bruh. This kid
Actually, you know what? I prefer Christopher Walken. He's just got that. He floats when he talks.
Hey,
It's
Oz,
like,
you know this is not us at the rugby on a
yeah,
draw.
no,
We're
no.
on a show, yeah.
Let's go on
Let's
to topic
move on.
number one.
Yeah, what the hell?
We dwelled too long on.
Yeah, it's
the
you,
hot
because you're in
topic.
Direwolves.
Yeah, man, it's an interesting topic.
But to all the O's, to all the bras, we need to say no to stuff like that. We can't be bringing back extinct, dangerous animals. Imagine a mammoth, cuz.
Yeah.
Like you won't have a Kruger Park, but we're gonna move on.
All I can say to that is the poachers are gonna.
I was
have
thinking the
an
same
absolute
thing.
Field day.
Yes.
You're gonna be seeing they're gonna be extinct. Sharpshoot, cuz
gonna
as
see-
quick as they're coming, they're going same time.
You're gonna see the Khoisan in full force, bro. See how they take that thing down, sharp.
You guys are crazy.